didn't matter that people didn't show up to streams and didn't contribute on streams for God of War because it made up for itself.
Oh my God, he is such a little bitch.
Ad revenue. With Kingdom Hearts, this isn't going to happen. I can tell you right now, it's just not going to happen. Ads are way down. In fact, we probably won't see an increase in ad revenue on YouTube until March or April, because typically that's about when it jumps back up again. Okay?
So you know it always goes on in January,
So
but you
that
don't
being
plan
said,
for it, you fucking piece of shit.
It sucks because what's going to happen here
Is you're a little
gonna have
bitch.
people who are going to be supportive, and they're going to show up to the streams, and they're not going to know any different.
By the way, you
know,
hear
the
my
streams
heater
are
in the
gonna be good.
background. My pipes are frozen.
Kingdom Hearts 3
I was in the
going
middle
to
of
be an
taking a
incredibly
shower
long
and ran out of
playthrough.
water.
All right, it is. It's going to be a very long playthrough. Probably upwards of 60 to 80 hours, much like the Dragon Quest XI playthrough was. And I am going to be focusing on it at least, you know, for a month to 2 months. And as a game on and off. For one week here, at least, or more, it'll be the main focus. And then after that, it's going to probably be a game I balance with other stuff. Being that the game is so damn long. Okay? So that being said, what I need to do is appeal to you guys. Now,
to
most
give me
of you
more
who are
money.
here on stream are people who watch on stream anyway. So what I'm hoping is that people will watch this pre-stream on YouTube. Maybe you're someone who watches my pre-streams on YouTube and watches the videos on YouTube, okay? Or I also put this up on Twitter last night, explaining the situation, and of course, a bunch of Twitter trolls attacked it because they're complete idiots, and they don't understand the situation. Oh, it's greed. Phil wants more. He always wants more. No, it's. I just want to keep what I got. And if I see a dip in income over a course of a month or two, because I'm playing Kingdom Hearts and no one's, really attending or contributing during the streams, and
He wants more money.
only watching on YouTube, and I'm making.
I was
no
thinking
money
about doing
on
it today,
YouTube, that means
but
I can't pay my bills.
I'm just not having a
Alright?
good day.
And
Everything's
that's the situation
frozen.
I'm facing right now is
Negative
Kingdom Hearts 3
40.
playthrough. I played it for
In the
one
middle of
day.
taking a
I
shower.
enjoyed it a ton.
And the
I
water
wanna
runs
keep
out.
playing and playing
First,
at
the
my own
cold
pace,
water
doing
ran
side
out. I'm like,
content,
wow, this water's getting really
having fun
hot.
and
What the
treating
hell?
it like
Ow,
a
ow,
full-fledged
ow. And then all of a sudden the
playthrough.
hot water ran
I
out.
don't
I'm like,
wanna rush
fuck, I had
through
no
it.
water.
I don't want to have it go on the back burner. I want it to be a fun game we can all experience
I want it to be a fun
together.
game as long as
If
you give me
that's the
more
case,
money. You
I need
worthless
help
piece of
in order to get
shit.
through it. You see what I mean?
Oh my
And
God.
it sucks. Because
begging
it's
never
hilarious that
ends.
there's other games, for example, Dragon Quest XI, all right, is actually the complete opposite of this situation. Dragon Quest XI, a lot of people watched me play and didn't, let me take this back. Not a lot of people watched me play, but the people who watched me play were very supportive on the streams. They came out and they were contributing, all right, because they appreciated me playing a lengthy JRPG that a lot of other streamers wouldn't cover like I did. For
Let
2+
it
months, I
go,
covered it,
let it
full
go.
80+ hours.
The debt never bothered me
Kingdom Hearts 3,
anyway.
those people who normally would have come and been supportive aren't on the streams because they don't want to be spoiled. You see what I mean? So because this is a hot new release, it's actually biting me in the butt because it's a new game people don't want spoiled. They're not showing up to the stream. That's not.
I'm not
good.
trying to stream to give me more
Alright.
money, guys. You got to give me more money.
So what I said on Twitter last night was, if you're planning on
fuck, I have that somewhere.
If you're planning on watching my Kingdom Hearts 3 playthrough, and you're planning on watching it on YouTube to avoid spoilers, that's all well and great. But if that's the case for you, please consider contributing in another way. Whether it's pledging to my Patreon at patreon.com/darksidefil, buying some merch.
Where
from
do
my
I have it
shop,
at?
or maybe one day just swinging by a pre-stream and cheering, subbing,
And giving me more money
via that method. Any of those
Here it is.
work,
Haha, shit, how do I
you
share it
don't
with
have
you?
to
I
stick
know.
around for the stream to avoid spoilers. Just come by.
Just come by and give me a bunch of money for no
Because
fucking
the
reason.
YouTube ad revenue just ain't cutting it anymore. It's not.
It's not.
It
You need to give me
sucks.
more money. The greed is massively strong.
I don't like talking about this shit. I don't.
I don't. I want you to just give me
I don't
money
wanna
without me having to
bring
beg
this up.
you, assholes.
I don't want to have to make my streams about this. I want to just be about fun gameplay. But yesterday, I'll be very honest with you guys.
I
had
need
a
more
great
money.
day playing this game, and I was terrified because I'm like, this is going to be a 60 to 80 hour playthrough, and if every day turns out slow that I play Kingdom Hearts, this is not good. And in fact, I'm not gonna beat around the bush, guys. You know how today is not all Kingdom Hearts? This is a major reason why. You know how Friday,
'Cause you're a greedy
Saturday,
piece of
Sunday, I
shit.
just said I'm gonna balance Kingdom Hearts with other stuff. This is why. Because doing a full day of it yesterday, I saw so many people stayed away to avoid spoilers that it's not gonna work. I can't do this as a full day. I have to balance this with stuff that people will actually show up for on streams. 'Cause I'm relying on the streams to support me. Being quite honest, all right?
You need to support me by giving me more money, dummy.
So there you go. That's the deal, everybody.
Give me money.
So apologies that I even have to bring this up. But in a nutshell, I like
in a
Kingdom Hearts
nutshell,
3.
give me
I wanna
money.
keep playing it at my own pace and do a full playthrough, but
There, now you can see for
YouTube is not
yourselves.
cutting it for support anymore. Just watching on YouTube, sadly, isn't helping enough anymore.
Ooh, Kingdom
So
Hearts
if you plan
3.
on watching this playthrough, not on streams,
looks amazing,
not
but-
contributing on the streams, please, if you can, contribute via another
I'm gonna
way.
go check my oven. I got something cooking.
Anything
Be
helps,
right
trust
back.
me. Some people say, "Oh, I can't help. I can just toss a dollar."
Oh, this is
a
so
dollar helps,
rage-inducing
man.
listening.
Seriously, you don't even get it. You know, don't look at it.
He really does. Pay his bills.
Seriously, don't look at it like, oh my god, this is so. I can't help Phil because I can only throw $1 in or whatever. Dude, that's not what it's about at all. It's about many people contributing and it adding up. That's how it's always been with me. It's not about, oh, one person comes in and contributes huge. Even though when that happens, it helps. It's the opposite. It's many people who are watching something just contributing a little bit helps tremendously. You guys have no idea. All right? So, please consider it. All right? Please consider contributing if all you can. By the way, I'm going to do shout-outs later, but thank you very much to Captain DCW, who just did a very generous tip. That's much appreciated. And I'm going to talk about that in a moment, too, how the tips are going to help me out in the next week or two, okay? All right, so, all that being said, thank you guys for the support. I do appreciate that. And hopefully, you know, things will work out. I don't want to say, oh, after a week of playing it, I have to stop playing Kingdom Hearts because no one's showing up and no one's contributing. I don't want to say that. I want this to be successful, but I sadly have to rely on this. You know, I can't just rely on, oh, everything's going to be hunky-dory and fine if I don't mention anything, because I can't anymore. You know, because of YouTube being so stupid and unreliable and screwy and screwing everything up. I have to have moments like this that suck ass. Okay? So, I apologize for that, all right? I do. But hopefully, things work out, all right? So, that's the deal, guys. That's what's going on. I am hoping that, you know, some people will, from who are watching the YouTube videos, will actually come over here and hang out with us and will either watch a little bit and contribute or, you know, through other means, whatever it may be. Because I know for a fact I still have a huge YouTube audience. I'm still getting, on average, roughly around 1 million views a month. Sometimes it goes up and down, but it's around 1 million views a month on YouTube, and that's a lot for a channel that basically is just an archive channel. You know what I mean? And I know those people watch this stuff. They watch the pre-streams. They watch the videos, and they just take it for granted that everything's good. When in reality, you know, it's just because I'm not making videos exclusively for YouTube that they don't really hear a lot of the stuff that goes on behind the scenes. You know. So, that's the deal, everyone. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you. The thing is, for those of you who are here live, you're really not even the people I'm appealing to right now. You guys already are supported.
You guys already give me lots of fucking money.
Already contribute. You're not the people who I'm really, you know, speaking to right now.
I need all you lazy fucks on YouTube to give me more money.
Who don't tune into the streams normally.
He is
who don't
such a
normally
bitch.
via this method. All right.
Oh, hey, my alarm's going off.
So
Imagine
fair
that.
enough.
Let me know that. I should check
Got
the
that
oven.
out of the way. I know it sucks that I have to bring it up. Got that out of the way. Here's hoping that things turn around. We got about 2 weeks until the new releases in February. Let's hope that these are a good 2 weeks. I mean, I'm going to give you guys a perfect example here of the hilarity of some of the stupid shit that people say. So, last night I posted basically this message up on Twitter trying to appeal to the YouTube viewers.
To give me money.
I got some positive feedback. Got some positive.
No, you did not.
And then, of course,
Fuck you. Let me go to my
negative
stock account.
Greed and, oh, it's Phil's greed. Phil's greed. Let me tell you guys the truth of the matter here. Things are so tight right now. Wise for me.
That you need to give me more money. Wave.
I can't even renew my Adobe Premiere Pro subscription. It expires, I think, February 7th. I just got an email about it. So to renew it, it costs over $200, and I can't do it. Basically what I did is I sat down and I looked at my finances and I looked at
bullshit.
How much do I really use Adobe? And the answer is not that much. I don't really edit videos.
Because, yeah, you don't edit because you're a bitch.
As you guys know, I'm a live streamer. That's really my forte. I don't really edit game reviews. I don't really edit anything in videos anymore.
Yeah, not a single person being positive.
Even my year-end series, I didn't edit, right? So that being said, you know, I look at it, this is just something I think I have to cut. As much as it sounds ridiculous, someone's a full-time content creator and won't have a video editor. Yeah, I don't think I can afford it. I don't think I can afford over 200. I think it's like $250 or something crazy.
Here's what I'm dealing with right now.
Subscription.
See that part where there's no color? Like it is so cold that the
So
screen doesn't have color on it? Yeah, that's me.
And I'm just
Negative 49.
You know, it's something else I can't afford.
But here's what he's dealing with.
I just last night sat down and paid some more bills. I know, because I just paid bills on Sunday. I had to pay more bills. I had to pay.
What bills are you paying on the 30th? You said all your bills come out on the 1st or the 15th, you piece of shit.
I don't use the sewer, but the city doesn't give a fuck. They bill me $200 twice a year for sewer use, even though I don't live there.
Because your condo is still attached to the sewer. How do you not understand that?
So yeah, it sucks, but that's life, you know. That's the situation.
You got to pay the sewer payment because your condo is still attached to the sewer, so it's still got a sewer payment, dumbass. Anyways, oh yeah, everyone's so positive on my post.
You know, because I have to.
So I'm supposed to give them money, being greedy.
I want to. I have to.
People not tuning in because of you, Phil. You're just unbearable to watch. I've missed stream because of the massive headache I got from your damn stream.
You know, a little bit more within 1 to 2 months.
He just doesn't give a shit about the game. Doesn't know enough about the franchise. Even be slightly invested in the story. So he just bitches the entire time.
All right.
Yeah, so everyone's being so positive.
Let's do the plug segment. How can you guys contribute? Those of you who are on stream already know this, but I'm going to go through it anyway.
Amazing how everyone's being so positive, and yet
final day of January. That means
I'm not seeing anything positive about this.
To my Patreon, if you'd like to contribute via that method, check it out at patreon.com/darksidephil. Your monthly pledges to my Patreon earn you personal perks, which are basically ways that I give back for the things that you guys contribute. Okay. And, you know, many good things, like being able to nominate or vote on things for special events. Right now, patrons are still nominating their favorite moments of my 10-year content creation history for the upcoming
They have no favorite.
Right? Or you can get verbal shout-outs in my videos that I do, such as Ask the King. Or you can get a private Q&A video made. You can get your questions answered on Ask the King guaranteed. There's different perk levels. Give it a look. Patreon.com/.
Look at all this positivity from his post.
Okay. Also, there's my Teespring shop where I sell merchandise. You guys know all about that. I'm not going to go into detail about it, but I love the Teespring merch. It's high quality stuff. I own a ton of it, so I can attest to the quality myself. Give it a look. Teespring.com/stores/DSP Gaming. Okay.
Take a sip.
All right, so if you were here live on stream and you would like some fun interactivity today, you want to get a shout out for your contributions, well, if you either cheer, sub, or tip me today, I will
just make it short. He doesn't want to read anything too long.
So it's a great way to contribute to Kingdom Hearts, even though there's a lot of story elaboration.
Greed is massively strong.
Interactivity to the streams when otherwise I just
bag. Aren't you getting like 20K in February?
There's a stream
right there in a bit,
Philip. You guys can see it at the bottom of your
screen.
Bigger
begs again for money. It never ends.
Top tipper of the day. I will get you up on said leaderboard. All right. Keep in mind we have eliminated ties. There will no longer be ties on the leaderboard. It's going to be first come, first serve basis. If you're the first person to do the top cheer or top tip, you'll get up there. If someone ties you, well, that person will still get a shout out, but you will not bump you off the leaderboard. You'll stay up there until someone actually beats your current top cheer or top tip. All right. FYI, guys, I've been mentioning this the past few days.
You're worth this piece of shit.
I really need your help right now in regards to tipping. Reason being, I have bills coming due in the next 2 weeks, and I really need your support in order to help afford paying all of them.
He got paid on the 15th and the 20th, but dude, he needs his money now, for now.
All right. When I finally get paid by Twitch for this month, February coming up, I'm going to get all of the revenue from those gifted subs from Emerald 7. That's going to be good. That's going to help me through a couple months. And some of that money, hopefully, is going to be able to go towards the taxes. That I owe in April. All right. So that's going to help. But until we get there,
it is
I've got
such
2 weeks to get
garbage.
Where I basically need to afford to pay all my bills.
Pretty much. I'm sure they're already blocked by now.
Revenue is terrible right now.
Ooh, started a toy box.
Like I said, with YouTube and everything going on, it's not good. So if you could tip me, tipping helps the most right now because tipping is funds I get right away. And that could be put straight towards bills. Okay?
He did not beg for an hour already.
So that being said,
his stream's supposed to start at 1:15. It was probably about 1:40 before he started.
There's 2 ways you could tip. Below the stream, there's a button that says Tips Jar you can click on. Or if you don't see that button, you can type !tip into the stream chat. That'll bring up the tip command. That is definitely, for the next 2 weeks at least, my preferred way of contribution. Since tips, I can literally put right to the bank account and put it straight towards
your vacation.
Okay, everyone? Fair enough. Makes
sense.
Going
to Disneyland. I
hope that you understand. I still appreciate cheering and subbing. They still help me tremendously, but those are more long-term thing. While tipping is going to help me in the short term. Okay? All right. All right, guys, let's get to shout-outs. And then we can finally get to gameplay. Again, I apologize for having pre-streams like this where I got to talk at length about stuff. Okay? All right, so... Actually, what I should do is I should refresh because I did not refresh my screen. Meaning that it probably, if anyone contributed overnight, I'm not going to see it. Hold on. Okay. All right. So we actually had one overnight contribution. It was actually this morning, right before the stream started. Tanamouner did a 100-bit cheer. Thank you very much, Tanamouner, for the cheer. I appreciate that very much. All right. Now, starting up with shout-outs for those who contributed during today's stream. We start off with Uzi Go Hard, who did a 50-bit cheer. What's up, brother? What's up, Uzi? Good to see you.
I'm only making $20 a day on YouTube, dude. I'd love to make $20 a day.
Sony's first-party studios are now announcing that they're focusing...
That'd be great to make $20 in a single day for doing nothing but playing video games.
I mean, yes and no. I'm excited
while still working
because whenever
I get great health benefits. I love my health benefits.
A lot of attention on it. You know, people want to see games on a launch of the console for sure. Even if it's a shitty game, you still want to see, is this game any good, right? So typically, around the launch of a new console, you get lots of hype. You know, even if it's not a good console, like the Wii U launch, still had hype around it, even though the Wii U was a piece of garbage. So yeah, I'm excited, you know, getting a new console, playing new games, seeing how they look and everything. But I'll be very honest, I'm very skeptical. You know, I really feel the PS4, Xbox One era was an era when we were promised the world and we were under-delivered on constantly. We were told that these consoles would be so powerful that finally we'd be able to get PC-level graphics, you know, and we'd be able to get the best, most robust gameplay experiences. In reality, okay, that's not what happened. In reality, we still got games that ran terribly. Yes, many and most of the games this console generation ran at a native 1080p resolution, which is great. Many of them barely ran.
Like you know anything about gaming and stuff. You don't know anything. A lot of games, fuck off.
You know, should have been running at 60+ frames per second and weren't. And the thing that gets me is, oh, okay, the next console generation.
My water just started. 1 second, guys.
More powerful, and we're gonna design.
Yeah, looks like I got water back. Maybe. Let the look and see.
How about instead of that, just tell me you're going to deliver on the promises that you promised on the last gen and never delivered on. You know what I mean? When I buy a new game for $60, it shouldn't be running at 25 frames per second. You know, this is supposed to be modern gaming, and we're at a point now where games on my phone run better than games on my console. That's not good. That's not a good thing at all. That's pathetic, you know? My mobile games run at 60 frames, but my console games can't. Know what I mean? And it's funny, Timbo Slicer said the thing is Xbox One X can run 4K games, but no third-party devs use that power. Right. Like, we keep being promised all this potential, and no one utilizes it. It's like game devs aren't interested in making games that run well or something. I don't know. So to me, it's like, the PlayStation 5 will be out in 2020. Wow, that's great. And will we still get the same fucking graphics again? The same choppiness? You see what I mean? Like, oh, that's a launch title. Forgive it. No, I'm done forgiving it. If I'm going to drop, you know, between $400 to $600, which you know it's going to cost for the next console, if I'm going to drop that much money, okay, then I'm expecting that I'm going to get something for that money. Not you drop all that money and then you play the same quality game you've been playing for the last 15 years. And I hate to say it, there's been very few experiences that on the modern consoles have been better than last gen. I'd say probably maybe 15 to 20 games that I've played in the last 5 years have had graphics that have blown me away compared to last gen. Outside of that, just kind of meh, you know? So, it's hard for me to get excited about a new console launch next year when current gen consoles never delivered on what they promised, and now they want to sell me new hardware again. you know? I mean, I've got PS4 Pro, and the games don't run at 60 frames half the time. You see what I mean? On the better level of console that's more expensive, they don't run at 60 frames. So, PS5 will probably have more detail to the graphics. Every game at 1080p, if not higher. All the promises of the best possible. And then the games will run at 20 frames. And I don't, you know, it just frustrates me. It does. So, we'll see what happens, I guess, over the next year. More than likely, we will be getting more information on PlayStation 5. We will be getting more information on games for it. And, you know, we'll see how all that goes. But being that I bought the hype, I expected Xbox One and PS4 to deliver, and honestly, in my honest opinion, outside for a small handful of games, they really didn't. They were very underwhelming console experiences, especially with the fact that when you take a look at something like Xbox, that took a step back. You know, Xbox 360 had the absolute best dashboard, the best voice chat and communication system, the best matchmaking, everything was good. It was definitely the console leader for last gen. And then how they completely lost their way this last generation, you know, just because a new console is coming out doesn't guarantee that console is going to be advancement. Sometimes it's 2 steps forward, 10 steps back for these companies. So let's hope that if PS5 is coming out in 2020, Sony doesn't lose their fucking minds and completely disable half the features you love and screw the console up like Xbox did. Okay? So there you go. Alright. Shout out to Oblivion Wing, who just did a 200-bit cheer. It says, "Greetings, Phil. Have you heard about Subnautica? Is this something you would consider having as a chill stream?" Well, yeah, people told me about Subnautica. And I know about it. I know it exists. And people said this could be another game that could be chill stream potential. Because my chill streams have been so successful, you know, over the last few months, that maybe this is something new to add to the rotation. I would definitely consider it. Okay, right now, I think between Blackout and Minecraft, you know, we have enough chill stream stuff for now. But undoubtedly, over time, these chill streams and their content and everything will start to die out and get a little older, and people will want variety, okay? So I hear you. Yes, it is something that definitely I'm considering doing in the future, and thank you for the suggestion. There you go. All right, so Oblivion Wing is the top cheer for the day. We got him up on the leaderboard there. Thank you very much, Oblivion Wing. Timbo Slice cheer. He says, "Phil, I'm crazy for another day of Kingdom Hearts 3. Our temperatures here are negative 50 degrees with wind chill. My office is closed, so I have a full day of fun ahead." That's good. Thank you, Timbo, for joining me. So right now, Kingdom Hearts, and tonight, conclusion of Resident Evil 2. Anyone who's frozen in the Midwestern United States, I feel for you. That really sucks. In fact, there's been winter warnings that people, if they go outside, could have frostbite within minutes. That's not good. So please, if you're experiencing this, stay indoors, stay warm, chill out, have a nice cup of hot cocoa or tea, you know, a nice coffee, and sit back and relax and enjoy my streams for the day. Should be a fun day. Ace Cheers is between 1 to 10. How infested are you in the Kingdom Hearts lore? Infested? How infested? I think he meant to say, how invested am I? Okay. Let's try this again. Between 1 and 10, how invested am I in the Kingdom Hearts lore? Well, when it comes to Sora and the main cast, and Mickey and Riku and all that, I would say probably an 8. Like, these are the characters who I followed along since the beginning. But all these other supplementary characters that have been added in, all the 100 million Organization 13 characters and shit, it's very hard to keep track of what's going on. So I am invested, and I am interested in the story and what's going to happen, but at the same time, it's very confusing to try to keep up with all the shit. All right? So I am invested, and I'll be honest, those recap cutscenes yesterday did help me. Because if they didn't have those, I would have no fucking clue who anyone is or what's going on. At least now I kind of have a clue. All right? So I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best to understand what's happening. And I hope you guys will continue to help me with that. so that I know what's going on and I don't get so lost in it that I have no clue what's happening. All right. So thank you for that. Ace Trude again. He said if you're not getting enough funding for Kingdom Hearts 3, my suggestion is move it to a late night stream after this week. You can move more profitable games to the main afternoon streams. Well, as I said, what I think I'm going to do today, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and probably a good chunk of next week, Kingdom Hearts 3 will be the main feature stream.
Excuse
me.
What
I'd like to do is maybe get a good 20 plus hours into it. You know, get a good chunk into the story, and then see what happens. If people actually heed my warnings and my requests, and people start coming by.
Mind you, people, his stream started at 1:15. It is now 2:17. We have no gameplay.
And then, things turn out well, then we'll just keep going. But maybe after a week of playing it, I might have to mix it up and change it up. I might have to. And like you said, maybe make it the nighttime stream, and then during the daytime, I'll go back to Dark Souls, or, Black Ops 4 multiplayer, or whatever it is, You might just have to do it, but we'll see. Let's see what happens. Okay. Okay. Shout out to Captain DCW. I already gave him a shout out earlier, but I definitely want to give him another shout out. He tipped me $50. Thank you very much, man. So thank you very, 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 very much. I can assure you, Captain.
I need more money.
Those funds are going to bills this week. Coming up, and it is very much appreciated, your contribution, so thank you for that very much.
Money.
So you're up on the leaderboard.
Here comes the money, money.
Cheered and says, I think the streams of Kingdom Hearts 3 aren't doing so well because you're playing on easy. First of all, that's complete misinformation. I'm not playing on easy.
I'm playing on standard.
I'm playing on standard. I'm playing on what the game developers determined should be the standard gameplay experience for their game. Now, people were telling me I should play on Proud. I've never played Kingdom Hearts on Proud before, and previous Kingdom Hearts games that I playing on normal, I had some difficulty. So I said, I'm just going to play it on normal. Well, so far, I've played it for 6 hours, and it seems, not very challenging. Now, what's hilarious is, here you go, Riku and Cresta Angel in stream chat say, well, standard is easy. Wrong. Standard is standard. It doesn't matter what you think because you're a fanboy of the series. When something is called standard difficulty, that is the standard difficulty for that game, all right? So if it's easy to get through, it's still the standard difficulty. So stop talking out of your asses because that's not the case, all right? It's just not. And I'm tired of people saying, oh, well, I'm a fanboy of the series and I know that the standard difficulty actually isn't so challenging, so that means hard is standard. No, standard is standard, all right? And if anything, if you say, oh, the game's too easy on standard, that is the fault of the game developer, not the fault of the fucking streamer playing the game. That's the fault of the game developer for fucking their game up and calling the difficulty levels the wrong thing. All right? So if anything, maybe the game should have had baby mode, easy mode, standard mode, and proud mode. Or maybe don't even have proud mode. Just have baby mode.
Just make easy mode the game play itself for me because I'm a lazy piece of shit.
If they named it wrong, that's their fault, not mine.
It's not my fault. I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct.
Be apologetic for the game. Oh, well, standard is easy, and you should have known that. No, I shouldn't have. That's the fault.
That takes 5 seconds of research, dude.
All right. So stop with trying to basically apologize for game developers. They don't deserve it.
They don't deserve it, dude. They put in hundreds of hours of work onto these games, sometimes thousands, working overtime unpaid. But I do the hard work, dude. I sit here and I play the game.
And they should be called out for it.
Piece of shit. Piece of shit.
He's
a worthless piece of shit.
And say, but it's okay because we waited 13 years, so the game's a 10 out of 10. No, fuck that. Be honest about it. Okay. Okay. So, the bottom line though is, Uzi Go Hard, I don't think that's the problem. A lot of people aren't really here to see me be incredibly challenged by the combat of a JRPG. What they want is a fun gameplay experience, which I think you are going to get if you watch me play this game.
No.
I think
no one wants to see you have fun. People want to see you rage.
Like I said, so many people have been waiting for this game for so long. It's been the
I keep forgetting that when I type that goes away.
That they don't want to be spoiled. So they're going to watch on YouTube after the fact because they're going to play for themselves and then watch on YouTube to avoid spoilers at their own pace. That's fine, but sadly, YouTube ad revenue is terrible right now, as I explained earlier on the stream. So that's what I think the problem is with the streams right now.
To go to his chat and call him a piece of shit.
It's not that, oh, the combat's too easy. It's, oh, I don't want to spoil on the plot of the game, so I'm going to watch on YouTube later.
Yeah, you should be picking hard mode no matter what. Because people only watch him for the rage.
Okay. All right, I received an anonymous $4 tip. Thank you to the anonymous $4 tipper. Tewoldy or T-Wold? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I apologize. Tip me $2. And my roommate showed me to you. You're a pretty cool guy. Thank you very much. And I want to say shout out to your roommate because that's what it's all about. You know, I've always been the grassroots indie guy. I've never had promotion by any major company. Even when I was partnered with major companies, they
blocked my.
I've never had major sponsorship from anyone. It's all about word of mouth.
They blocked my video restream of him yesterday.
People enjoying my stuff.
I like that he's. I don't do editing, so you know what he did? You know what he did? Just make sure not to record any parts of music in it. So about half the game.
Timbo Slice Cheered, he says.
So maybe that's why people aren't watching the videos because they're only half the video.
Saturday, it turns out better for you. Thank you, Timbo. Conti Monster Cheered says you could stop recording videos and stream more instead of uploading videos for hours. Sorry to keep things fucking you over though. No, see, here's the deal. I know for a fact that there are people who can only watch on YouTube because Twitch maybe takes up too much bandwidth, and they try to watch Twitch streams and they end up being laggy. So watching on YouTube is really the only way that they can watch. I know that the only reason I'm popular is because of my YouTube following, and there are still thousands of people who watch my content exclusively on YouTube who've been there since the start.
Let's check that number.
Incredibly selfish of me to say I'm just going to stop uploading to YouTube. All right? It just would be. It wouldn't be fair.
It wouldn't be fair. I need to get that $20.
I want you to understand, even though YouTube ad revenue is at its absolute worst right now, it's going to get better. It always picks up during the course of the year.
Let's
see.
Always 682, 457, 917,
you know, there's always potential that my channel can grow.
980.
Yes. DSP
2.5K.
Sadly,
516.
is not doing so well because of less videos.
2.5K only came from part 1. So part 1, 2.5K.
I am getting into what's called
part 2, 980, then 741, and it just gets worse from there.
Because overall engagement, viewership
so
on my channel
thousands?
is increasing slowly. It's very
really?
slowly. But I figure after maybe a year or two,
you're probably averaging maybe 800.
The vast majority of people who watch my channel will be watching longer videos, longer engagement. That'll get the channel up there in the rankings, okay?
I love the part that he hated of the song was even Skrillex.
Things will turn around.
It was oh, this part sucks. I hate Skrillex. Like, that wasn't even Skrillex doing that part, you idiot.
Okay, so let's see. All right, but in the meantime, thank you for the support. Your boy Bob did a 100-bit cheer and said Adobe.
Hi, Vanessa. I don't know if it's subpar.
Basically,
it
Adobe
looks pretty good.
Has two ways you can get their programs: either a monthly subscription or a yearly. But they did away with their monthly subscription. Now you have to buy the yearly. So that's why I can't afford it. I can't afford Premiere Pro. I can't afford $250 to $300 right now. I just can't.
I know. What was it? Someone made a point of.
But they're not a scam.
Really?
And Premiere Pro's
I'm playing a game and 3 seconds of music plays. My entire thing gets copyright striked. But I can see DBS Broly movie in my recommended list.
Your boy Bob resub for the 26th month in a row. Thank you very much, your boy Bob, for the resub. That is much appreciated.
Yeah, so far the combat looks pretty much button mashing.
Give me $1 and says, Phil, I enjoy your streams. Keep up the work, my friend. Thank you, Gabe.
And again, it's like, oh, it's children. It's like, no. They should have realized, like, hey, the people who played the Kingdom Hearts 2 whatever 13 years ago, they're probably grown up. We can probably make the...
I pre-ordered Smash, so I will get Piranha Plant for free.
Like,
what combat a little bit more difficult. Now the Piranha Plant has been released this week. What I may do is coming up, one of my upcoming late night streams, I'll probably this week try out Piranha Plant, okay? So, maybe Sunday, maybe Monday, my night stream will be Smash, and it'll be all about Piranha Plant, just trying out Piranha Plant in Smash to see what the capabilities are or whatever, okay? So, there you go. And I will let you guys know when that's coming, but that is something I am adding to my agenda in the next week, all right?
Oh, shit, Packet 10 is closing all stores. What?
Yes, that is tonight's late stream. I'll be finishing up the Claire Side B campaign and trying out Hunk's secret unlockable campaign after that. So that's tonight. It's the conclusion of Resident Evil 2 tonight. Biology Bob tip me $1 and says, why don't you build a PC with the money you would use to buy all the next-gen consoles? Are you worried about not being able to play console exclusives? Yeah, there's two things. Number one, console exclusives are a huge thing. If I were not able to play console exclusives in the last few years, that means I wouldn't have been able to play some of the most popular games. The best game last year was God of War, and it was a console exclusive. You see what I mean? Number two, sadly, PCs constantly are in a state of flux.
Constantly.
And constantly are in a state of being outdated. So I could spend $600 to $1,000 to buy a next-gen PC instead of spending that money on a console. Number one, it would not be a top-of-the-line PC. It would be like a mid-range PC. Number two, it would probably last about 6 months to a year until it's outdated, and then the new games need something better. You see what I mean?
So then just buy a new graphics card. You don't have to buy... Oh, thank you, Josh.
Gaming. Yes, if you want to be top of the line.
Fresno, his videos did not get claimed, or he would have been even pissier.
I can't afford it. I can't afford to be a PC gamer anymore. Okay? So there you go. All right. Baby Man Gaming cheered again. He said, how can I make my heart stop beating fast when I get angry at games? The best way you can do that is called breathing control. And you must...
So proud mode is just you get dealt more damage.
Your anger and your breathing in order to slow down a fast heart rate. And I cannot tell you too much about that. You want to research it yourself. Gave to me another $1. Says, are my tips not going
he did?
through? Oh, no, they are.
It must have been when I was dealing with the water.
I'm reading all these shout-outs.
Which, yay, in the kitchen it works, in the bathroom it doesn't.
Very much, Gabe. I appreciate that. Baby Man Gaming cheered again. He says, does our back hurt from sitting on the couch for prolonged durations in one day? I'll be honest with all you guys. Yeah, if I just sat here and didn't take breaks and move around, my back would actually hurt me.
If I didn't take a 10-minute shit break every hour on the hour while playing games nonstop,
whenever Phil takes a break on stream, he loses half of his viewing audience. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but then I don't die. Because if I just sat here and didn't move all day, I could get blood clots.
You do sit there all day and do nothing.
You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure that my personal health and longevity doing this is better than losing a few viewers. So that's why I take a break during the stream.
By the way, give me money. Oh, he's setting up. He's going to take a break. He's going to take a break.
Timbo cheered. He says, I'm sorry, but people complain you're not playing on hard. It must not be longtime fans. It must be starting drama. You've always been playing games on normal mode. It's rare you ever played a game on hard like you're doing with Resident Evil 2. That's right. And in fact, Timbo, the games that I usually play on hard, there's a good reason. For example, Resident Evil 2, I already played the original game.
Did Phil do or say anything useful on his yesterday's stream? No, of
silly
course
to
not.
play it again on
it's
stage.
Phil.
You see what I mean?
Shit, what are you doing, OBS?
Hardcore has been very, very grueling and full of rage. At the same time, it adds something to the playthrough because I just played the game a few years ago. So yeah, if there's a game that I've already played in the past, I don't want to keep replaying it at the same difficulty level over and over. I don't want to keep replaying it the same way over and over. If it adds a twist or adds
let's see, 1 second.
I'll do it on a harder difficulty. But you're
I gotta have
right.
green screen turned on because I've been running around dealing with the water and shit.
Okay.
Liz, if you're just now showing up, see that thing where it says -49 and there's no color because it's so cold the map doesn't have a color for it? I'm in that section. I'm in a section where it's so cold there's not even a plain color for it.
Resident Evil on hard has been very, very frustrating because of ink ribbon usage being limited, enemies basically being bullet sponges and not dying. It's very frustrating. But how can I blame the game when I chose to play on hardcore?
Where is it? Right
I could have played on standard, which apparently is a cakewalk. So there you have it. That's what I mean. So if I play Kingdom Hearts, a new game on hard, proud mode or whatever, and I don't have a good time, that's on me. If I'm going to be an honest person who at the end of the playthrough I want to give you my honest reactions and feedback to what I thought about the game, I have to play it on the standard difficulty. Because if I don't, I can't give you a valid opinion on the game. Period.
There we go.
Alright. Dude Frozen. Did a 50-bit cheers is maybe hold back on new releases in the future, or at least try it. See if you wait a week, then play it. Maybe stream attendance would be better. Here's the thing.
I need that money.
2 reasons why I don't want to do that. Number one, it's few and far between games that people will stay away from the streams. Kingdom Hearts 3 is one of those cases. God of War was one of those cases. And I'll even say to some extent Red Dead Redemption 2 was one of those cases. Where it's a hot new release. It's so hot, we're going to stay away from the streams at least for like a week, okay? So, no, if I stay away from every new release, that wouldn't make sense. Because it only affects certain really overhyped new releases. And number two, I'm going to be honest, as a gamer, I told you
then you should know which ones are really hyped.
But I'm also a gamer. As a gamer, I want to play the new releases at release.
No, you don't.
You know, I do. I have been excited for Kingdom Hearts just like you guys. I'm not going to force myself to not play the game now for a fucking week while everyone else gets to experience it. Because I do this for a living. Now I have to wait to play the game for a week. Nah, fuck that. You know?
I like that. Fuck you, chat. I'm going to do what I want. By the way, give me money.
In that regard. So, yeah. I mean, it sucks that we get these situations. I just think that what we need to do here is we need to have a situation where when people realize if you're just going to watch on YouTube, that's not enough.
You need to give me money.
You want to see me continue to be here and be successful and not have that house and all this stuff.
I can't be successful unless you give me more fucking money.
Being honest. Keyblade Master Deadly Daddy cheered and said, even Proud Mode in this game is easy anyway. So it's kind of like, that's the scapegoat. Oh, people aren't going to show up to the Kingdom Hearts streams because Phil's not playing on Proud Mode. That's the scapegoat. Even if I played on Proud Mode,
give me money.
Would happen, So, I'm
not
going to listen to that
40.
Okay?
And then here's what I showed earlier of him. Give me
cheer.
money.
Thank you very much, 2Bar King. I appreciate that. Baby Man Gaming did 100-bit cheers. What are my thoughts on the Fire Festival, and have I seen the documentary on Netflix? I have zero thoughts about Fire Festival, and I don't care about it, and I'm not watching the documentary on Netflix. But thank you for the cheer. Keyblade Master Deadly Daddy cheers. The Proud Mode is easy too. Attraction rides are still too OP in that as well. Well, there we go. Timbo Slice cheered again. He says people seem to not understand how game devs are trying to make this mainstream.
It's only been an hour and 17 minutes since the gameplay started, right?
Looking to get more people to play games and enjoy the story, and not quite due to the game being hard for the casual players. There you go. And I received a $1 tip from a troll whose message I'm not going to read because it's absolutely disgusting. But thank you for the $1 tip.
Let me guess, something to do with gout. It's
all right,
disgusting.
So we're actually up to $61 in tips. Obviously, thank you guys very much so far for the support. Again, the best way right now, if you really want to help me out to support me, is to tip me. Tipping me allows me to put those funds directly towards bills in the next 2 to 3 weeks. I do need the help a lot, okay? So please consider tipping me if at all you can. Not treating subbing is still much appreciated and helps me long term.
I love that poll. I had to show it to you guys. That poll is amazing. Let's see anything. No. Mighty D just hit 4K, just like Phil's TV.
I'm not going to address the ridiculousness of what you just said, because guess what? That has nothing to do with anything. You can easily find that stuff for yourself. All right. Lee Renner says, when you and I were kids, games were way, way harder than they were today. Of course. Nintendo games were some of the hardest ever made. That was a lot of games.
They weren't hard. They were just limited, where you couldn't really do much.
Gaming today is a much different experience than how gaming started. That's for sure. It's a much different overall, just in general, kind of experience. Playing a game today than it used to be playing a game back in the day.
He's not even having fun on standard mode. He never has fun.
Here's a PS4.
Everything just sucks.
Game Phil missed in it.
Everything sucks because it's played by Phil. Right? He's a piece of shit.
And then you play modern game, and it's like I feel like I'm not even playing a game. It's just what am I even doing here? There's no challenge. So I hear you. I get you. Baby Man Gaming says, "Do you think Kingdom Hearts 3 is too easy?" Right now, for the early parts of the game, yes, I do feel the combat is far too easy. Okay. It doesn't mean it's not enjoyable.
You should just not acknowledge it in the first place.
The story is great, the graphics are great, the music is great.
He will always be shit. It's what he does.
Right now, the gameplay is kind of meh. There's way too much shit going on. It makes it way too easy. Way too many transformations and stuff.
Meow meow.
All right. Let's end the pre-stream, and then let's begin with Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, Vidal has dodge instead of reflect.
All right. Let's boot her up. Let's finish up the Toy Story world, and then let's see what's next.
With that, I'm gonna say.
My God, there's just so many characters that look exactly the fucking same.
All Asian people look the same, dude, but it's not racist, right?
Roxas and who is the third one? There's 3 of them that are all the same person, right?
Yeah, you're annoying, so I'm killing you. I'm canceling you. You're done. Yeah, trolls need to stop giving him money. Just stop giving him money. I know the trolls will never stop, but... And actually, let's say it only took him an hour and 20 minutes to go from start of his stream to actually playing games. So... I pretty much covered what I wanted to cover. Just a little bit on here on Twitter, and then listen to him bitch about shit while talking to you guys. So, it's only 2:40. I'd probably get some Monster Hunter World in. Somebody... Crap. Damn it. Where was it? Ah! Can't find it anymore. I only know who Ventua is because it was part of the little opening thing that they did to let you know what's going on. Was she totally ignored and was too busy playing a clown? Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna get some Monster Hunter World on. I did a little bit last night because Bearded Moose gives me suggestions. Like, hey, if you do this, if you do that, if you want, hey Choco, you just now catching the very end of the stream. I like that. Imagine being so poor that you're forced to cancel an Adobe Premiere subscription that you never use. Apparently perfectly perfect, cheered. You said there was logs from the people planning to destroy your KH3 stream. Do you have them by chance? I'd like to see them. Of course he doesn't have any logs. The detractors didn't destroy his stream. He destroyed his stream, for crying out loud. Yeah, there's like two of them. There's a good one and the bad one because you had the light and then the dark. There's a lot of shit going on with the game. Holy fuckballs. No way. Yeah, it's this cold out. Let's see if I can show you the picture real quick. You go away. While you look at that and see how cold it is. Here's a demonstration. Let's see. 510. You go away. That's how cold it is right now. It froze the top of someone's toilet tank. Holy shit, it's so fucking cold. I don't want to go to work today, but they never shut the site down, ever. Oh yeah, and I love it. Swaggins was shitting all over the game. DSP, shitting over the game. The reason people aren't watching my stream is because trolls are coming in here and shitting on the game. See, that's what I'm dealing with right now. Well, I don't have water in the bathroom right now. I got water in the kitchen. So I got the faucet running to make sure that keeps going. Yeah, right now, well, as I saw, I was like, no, negative 39 with wind chill. Too fucking cold. It's too fucking cold for this bullshit. But they never shut it down. They will never shut the site down, ever. And it's stupid. Too cold. I was taking a shower. I'm like, wow, the water's starting to get really hot. Oh god, it's hot. It's hot, 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 hot. Turn it cold. No pressure. Like, oh shit, the cold just froze, and then the. I do not, but I'll post it on my Twitter. Because I just got off of Facebook. Oh. Right there. That's how cold it is right now. Fuck. Hey, Doom. This is so fucking cold out. So. Just too much cold. True. Anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna play some Monster Hunter World. Why not? Hi, Redford. Just coming ending this. I'm gonna be going from here to doing some Monster Hunter World. We got Iceman. It's clearly Iceman's fighting off against Dr. Freeze. Or is it Mr. Freeze? I always wonder why they called him Mr. Freeze even though he has doctorates. In Marvel, it's Doctor Doom, Dr. Otto Octavius. But in DC, it's always Mr. or Harley Quinn's like, she's got a doctorate. He's got a doctorate. Everyone has a doctorate. But they never call him doctor. They always call him Mr. or Miss or, Poison Ivy's like, she's doctorates in botany or whatever, and yet she's not called Dr. Ivy. It's Poison Ivy. Weird. So, yeah. All in the stream. Take a couple minutes to set up my PlayStation, and then Monster Hunter World. Here we go. And because Moose has been giving me ideas and tips and all that, so did some crafting last night for what was it? Antidote pills instead of the potion, because the potion, like, you gotta sit there and drink. Oh, crap, I got the bit. And I'm attacked. Antidote didn't work. With the pills, you just pop in your mouth and bam. Done. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a wonderful day.